Hey buddy, welcome back. I'm the Stretch Professor. Today we're doing another episode in our legendary Khatep campaign for Total War Warhammer. Welcome back. Okay, so quick survey. Played a lot yesterday. Got a lot of episodes in. Now we just beat the Beastmen. Kind of left us in a quandary. I started celebrating a little too early, lost track of Khatep. And of course, out of the, zillions of units swarmed around, I think it was a final Cygor. He got a few hits on Khatep and dropped him to 585 health. Now, this leaves me in a little bit of a quandary. Now, I did review, so if we go to Politics, Declare War on Nagarond, it tells you they have 3 turns. Now, the computer will not break this. I've never seen them break it themselves, like individually. How they get around that, though, is someone else will declare war on you, or will already be at war with you. They will invite that person to go to war with you, and then they will accept the invitation, and that's how they bypass the treaty. So I've had this happen before, where I got a peace treaty with these guys in my Dark Elf campaign. It's happened in some other campaigns. I got a treaty with Argal, and I was like, great, I can get a treaty with them. I had them, like, right here. Moved my army back to go deal with Mung, who was, like, over here. Because in that campaign, I tried to go south too early before cleaning up these guys. Anyways, that's a fun campaign. You should watch it. But then Mung invited Argal to go to war with me, and they were able to do it without breaking the treaty, technically. Not that they even care. They're a very treacherous faction. But, anyways, so the issue is, I don't know where Malekith is. I moved my sorcerer up here. Try to scout and see sort of what's going on. I do not see him. Now, he could be up here fighting. He's not over here, I don't think. No. He's not over here, he's not over here, but he could also be like in ambush stance somewhere. I didn't see him in ambush stance, but he could be. So these guys could be hiring probably up to like 5 units by this point, maybe. So they could get a 12 stack, and then Malekith could come in with like a 20 stack, in theory. And, I could see something like, I don't know who would invite them in. It would have to be one of their allies. How many allies do they have? They don't have any allies. I mean, in theory, someone could go to war with me, and then get invited by them. Like, these people could go to war. These people could get, like a defensive alliance with Malekith. How do they feel about Malekith? Let me just see that. They don't like me, but
Noble of Nagaroth.
I think he's probably up here taking care of the Skull Takers, being my guess. I mean, it's kind of a long shot, but in theory, like, they could find a way around this treaty to get me next turn. But, because this army still has some left. But, I think I need to finish them off. Because if I let them replenish with this stuff, like, this is still going to be pretty hard to deal with. And I don't know if they can hire more stuff. Like, maybe they get more stuff if I don't kill them. I don't know what happens with these rogue armies, so I'm kind of scared that I need to kill these guys. This army could not kill me. It would have to be, I don't think, even with 5 more units, even with my injured units, I don't think they could. I have too many left still, I think. I don't know, it'd be close. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to attack. So my option is fight them or just like run quickly out of there. I think I have to fight them though. Now, 1 hit from that Cygor will kill me, or come very close to it. So I'm gonna have to hide with this army. Khatep. Love him. It's great. Alright, so we're gonna... we're gonna have to clean him up and just watch and try to make sure that he doesn't die. Now we did unlock if I auto-resolve, will it kill my legendary lord? Auto-resolve actually feels a little bit safer to me, just because, I mean, he is... There's no way they would think I would leave my army with him. I mean, if he dies, I can still get him back in 5 turns. It would be interesting to know if they're going to troll me like that. They could also kill this guy. I think I have to manually do it. I'm not going to risk it. I'm not going to risk it. Now, I do have to watch out for Cygors, and I have to watch out for the Boar Riders and Centaurs and all that stuff. If they see that my guy's low, there's a high likelihood they're just going to kill him. So I'm just going to sit him somewhere, like, completely surrounded by skeletons, and then just send everything else to kill him. To kill everybody else. And we did finally unlock Shadow Magic. So having that book early, as we've learned, does not necessarily mean that you're going to get it early. It just means you're going to get it in the first 100 turns. I mean, the other stuff is going to take a while. Hell no, we are hiding in this corner. We're going to pull everybody back. He's hidden, right? Can't tell if he counts as hidden or not. Usually shows you the little eyeball. Okay. I'm going to assume that's probably hidden. Okay, so that's like special mission people. Necrotect really doesn't need to be out there either. I mean, he can heal the constructs. I guess we'll keep him out there to heal the constructs. Put these birds up here just to spot and sort of see where they're going and what they're doing. Okay, there we go. I mean, they still have a pretty for real army. What was that noise? I thought I heard some kind of like magical sounding noise. They're just hanging out waiting on me, I guess. It said they are under fire. It's a rock they're throwing at me. They might be throwing it at these birds, which is fine. Wait, where's the other legendary lord? Who is he? It's not this guy. This guy. Alright, I gotta focus up. It's doing some damage, but not a lot. I want to see how fast these snakes take this guy down. Well, they're missing him with basically everything. Okay, Or whatever. Just get in and get him. I just want to see how this works a little bit better. So it's like a wad of little magic missiles. It doesn't seem that effective. Like, maybe against, it looks like it might do splash damage, though. So maybe against, like, heavily armored, does it splash when it hits? Let me see. A little bit. Maybe against, like, heavily armored infantry. Like, maybe I'd be okay against halberds. Seems pretty ineffective. Yo, y'all better kill him. Let's get in and get him. No, they're gonna have to take a shot, and y'all better hit him. It takes them a very long time to set up for this, too. Finally got him, but like over half of the shots miss. Or like half of the spread misses, so. Looks like it would be better against infantry than focusing out like single entity large units. So it only does like half of the damage that it says it does. So that's not that great. I was hoping it could focus fire down like large units maybe, but I mean maybe firing something like that into halberds could be helpful. I don't know. It doesn't seem that effective. It takes them a long time to wind up for it. But we'll see. Sorry about that noise. Let me turn that off. Alright, one spider got away. How'd we let that happen? I should have fired the spider down a little bit better. For real, they get to run again with one spider. Okay, we did get a regiment of renown. That's actually really nice. Unbelievable. They get to run with that. Dude, if they get to recruit, like if they get another general here and they get to start just like spamming like all spiders and Cygors or something, I'm not gonna be happy about it. How are the ranks on our guys going? We're still not anywhere close to high ranks on anybody. These guys are getting some experience, but Like, that rank 7 stuff is really good on factions where you basically get to hire things at rank 7, or very close to it. Like with the Skaven, with Queek, you can hire clan rats at rank 7, if you get all the upgrades and chevrons and everything. So then they just come in right off the bat with those bonuses. But with the other factions, you know, you have to really have an expert army to get this stuff. And it's not really that useful unless you do. I mean, the Resurrect is very powerful in combat every 90 seconds. Now it says replenishes, so I'm not sure how much that is. The 7 seconds gives 60, so that might give 100. It might give more, I don't know. I wish it would just tell you. That just says replenishes hit points, though. The other one, the passive, can bring back dead units also. Heals injured before resurrecting the dead. I'm pretty sure they nerfed regen a while ago. Like, last year at some point. I don't know. I mean, I could put him on Casket of Souls at some point. Especially because he's not my primary caster, it would give even more magic to the people in my army. Now it's saying the armor would be 80. I don't know what the health would be, though, because before it was saying the health would go down to 2,400. I mean, we could get it, and if it sucks, we could just not use it. Like, maybe there are some fights where we would want to use it. You know, my main problem is I have to be close to use Sandstorm, and Sandstorm is a very powerful ability, and I want to make sure that I use it. That's the issue with this, is it's just your speed is so slow. It's like 26. Now, it looks like you don't lose that much armor on it. I don't think. That gives 12% weapon strength, though. We gotta finish this off, I believe. We probably need to get down here and get Soul Reaper. Now we're getting some big units that aren't as disposable. Destruction cost would also be nice. We're going to need Lightning Strike pretty soon also. Now you saw this, it doesn't actually heal them up that much when I put that point in there. He still has the same amount of health. So it's not like I get a free heal here. The extra magic would be very powerful though. I mean, having an artillery piece would be useful. It's just, is it worth giving up Sandstorm for that? You know what? I need to be close to people too because I give so much leadership. I think. I mean, my leadership aura gives like 10 leadership. And we need that leadership in fights. I mean, it's a cool idea. It's just, I wish it was more mobile and like that it had more options. We'll see. I mean, at some point I might get it. Right now, I feel like I need the leadership. ability's very good, but we obviously want Master Builder. I assume we're going to have to choose one of these. Probably going to be the War Sphinx. We'll think about it though when we get there. Have we hired our special ward yet? I don't think so. I mean, let me see. No, there's this guy. Okay, so I think we do have to just go for this. +2 for unit recruits, or we can go and try to get faster to Arcane Conduit. I think I want the rank. I don't have any replenished troop stuff. I wish I did. Alright, what else we got here? Now, we could both dash to get out of here. But then we would be winded. Can we dash to get down to our territory next turn, I wonder? I want to dash to get down to here so I can replenish. Start the fight winded, but I think we'll risk it. Now we should definitely be able to make it down here next turn. Okay. Alright, we hit our growth. So now we should be able to go back to public order for a little bit. I mean, we do want to get to tier 5, obviously, but we are starting to get a bit more money, not a lot. Let me check out these. Well, I can't see the regiments over now. Oh, yeah, I can. Yeah, I can. What's their specialty? What's their thing that's different? Eyes of the Desert. Is it just Vanguard? For real? Yeah, they have missile resist. Armor. I mean, slightly higher melee attack, I think? 32-42. They typically do have Vanguard, and they have missile resist. I didn't realize they usually have missile resist. That's interesting. I mean, what's special about this Regiment of Renown? What am I missing? Armor piercing. Stalk. They don't only have Vanguard, but they have Stalk. Which means they're invisible until they get close. Yeah, that's basically it. They have Stalk, which is different. I mean, whatever. It's still an extra sepulchral stalker, so, you know, it's weird, but I'll take it. I need to get those Necropolis Knights. I need gold when I'm trading. Golden heads or whatever. Okay, that looks like that's all good. Did anyone else have any levels? No. Okay, so what do we want to do tech-wise? We have 91 jars. Do we just want to buy a Necrotect? Remember, we do need to save up. How much money do we need? It was like 12,000 or something. 7,500. It's way more than that. 5,400. That's 13,900. You know, like 18,000 gold. Get all of these. I mean, maybe I should have gotten the thing that was the 10% off construction. We definitely need to get that Necrotect over there for that. For the 10% off. And maybe I should have gotten 10% off on Hierophant Khatep too. Okay, we will get 10% off for that. I think that already included the 10% off, perhaps. Is there a really good Necrotech that I have to have right now? Yeah, there's a couple of really good ones. Sphinx Carver's okay, but Scorpion Carver and Deshopti Carver are huge. How are my Necrotechs right now? There's some that suck or what? Okay, that guy's staying no matter what. I think he's in the Deshopti Carver. Yes. I really want those Deshopti bows. Where's this guy? Serpent Carver. He's already level 4 though. I think we have to keep him. Trying to see if there's anything else that would reduce the cost on buildings. Oh, this. Yeah, so that's 10%. The Necrotech will give me another 10%. That's 20%. Those are not infrastructure buildings, though. Those are, that I'm messing with down there. Okay, do I have the wood? The wood's almost done. That'll give me a little bit more money. Alright, we can come back through and start rampaging all of this stuff. After we heal up. Can this guy hire anything meaningful? Do we want to just go ahead and substitute in the other guy just so he starts getting some experience? This guy does give +4 public order right now. It's not going to matter that much. Yeah, I think we go ahead and sub in the other guy. Just get him on the board. Because they do get some passive experience just by sitting around. Not a lot, but... Why is he only level 1? Oh, because this guy, like, I thought it was for everybody. Is it just local province? +1 Lord Recruit rank, faction wide. Is it just broken? I don't know. Okay. Terror, Potion of Strength. He doesn't have any special stuff in here. These guys can get on War Sphinxes, which are really nice. I think it's the War Sphinx is what I want at the tier 5. I mean, we've got 34 melee attack, 15 versus infantry. I'll have to go through and look at all the upgrades when I get there. I won't go through all that right now, but... Necro Sphinx is 35 versus large, though. 110 armor, 110, that's the same. It has 1500 less HP. It does not have the, This has archers on top that also fire, and this has a 80 charge bonus. So he has 60, 50 melee defense, 42, 34 melee attack, 42 melee attack. Okay, so this is for dueling large things, basically, large monsters. This has 10 more leadership also. The same movement speed. So this is basically for destroying infantry lines. This is for destroying dragons and giants. Other large units, or cav. And this is for trolling. I don't know. He's served us okay. He's just too slow, man. I think the Sphinxes are just better, but I'll have to look into their upgrades to see like what I actually want to do when that comes. Okay, what else do we have here? We can do the quest battle once we heal with our main guy too, I think, right? We're ready for it? No, we need to cast the Sandstorm, that's right. Cold War. I like it. Alright, so what are we going to do? 5/5 with 10 armor. Melee defense. I think we need to go ahead and get this guy on the board. And I think we just go with the Shopti right now. Let's do it. Two Sepulchral Stalkers probably aren't as great as Scorpions. They're different. But the other guy's level 4, so we'll keep it. Okay, let's see here. That's all good. Do we want to level this up? Not without our dude who's going to lower the cost. Over here, we don't want to mess with that stuff yet.
Noble of Nagaroth, decrepit nuisance, speak fast.
Speak, the undead feel no pain.
What?
No, but you do.
Are denied even life.
Drenched, crave, why you contact me? But what you want, need.
Oh, wait, is he at war with,
Mighty am I.
He is at war with Nagarond, okay. So we do have a common enemy, which means he's going to like that I'm going to be killing him. Alright, let's go. I'm just, like, constantly scared to press next turn in this campaign. I live in terror. It's like I have nightmares about Blackguard of Nagaron. I'm like, no, no. Don't roll over me with your tide of OP-ness. Oh, they're coming back for more.
I have dark purpose.
Where is Malekith?
Bloodshed becomes.
Suspect treachery.
Could get power drain, or I needed Fate of Buna, I think. Khatep. They didn't hire anything else, they're just kind of running at me. I mean, if they chase me that far, they'll probably just chase me down here. Khatep. I'd almost just rather have spears, quite honestly, than these chariots at this point. Because the spears at least have, like, okay melee defense. I don't know. I just don't want to micro the chariots anymore. I mean, it's... I just think these are just better flanking units right now. They're just... I just want more core units. Alright. Get that upgrade going. So with our mortuary cult, I could go ahead and hire the Tomb Prince also. We probably need to get him on the board. We also could, at our mortuary cult store here, we could grab this. I mean, that's cute, but we probably should just get our dude. Here, we did get dragon eggs. And I think we got wood on this turn, too. Now we're getting old trade going. We still do want growth, because we do want to get to tier 5, so we can't quite get rid of these yet. I always think that's a level 2 resource building, but it's on rank 2. Which is kind of confusing. I don't think there's any other resources I can get. I've got salt. We got furs, we have iron. The only other thing I could get right now is salt. Now, if I get this back, which I will in a couple of turns, then we get extra iron we can trade and one other resource, so that would be nice. Speaking of which, we don't have a necrotect available, do we? 7 turns. In theory, we could burn this and build it back up at level 3. Alright, let's go ahead and grab that necrotect. Let's go ahead and grab... We could get another priest. We don't need... Oh, we need to get a shadow priest going, too. Get this Tomb Prince. Like I said, he's not like the most incredible, you know, fighter in the world, but he's something. He can hold items. You know, he can give some buffs. Ooh, that's pretty nice. I hate to get rid of my scout. He does have 5 winds of magic, which is good. Do I have any extra? Just worthless? Where are my dudes right now? Okay, so this guy, level 7 War of Death. We need to keep him around, I think. Treacherous is legit. I'm not sure that Shadows is going to be better than War of Death. I'm not entirely convinced of that yet. And keep that guy around, though. There's Death. I definitely want to keep these guys around. I think it's cool to have diverse casters, too. I kind of like having Death and Nehekara in an army. Like, they're pretty good in different situations. I feel like Magic's fairly balanced. There are some trees that just, like, outright suck, like Holy, but... or War of Light right now. Except, I mean, this is good in multiplayer because of Curse or the net of Amantak. But alright, let's get rid of him. Try out the shadow magic. So expensive. It says it's only a small moving area, though. %12 speed's kind of on the weak side. We'll try it out. I mean, we're really getting this for Pitt of Shades. Basically a 10 cost vortex spell. And that's really good late game. Like, these two are so good. Late game. But I don't know, like, here... Six cost, lasts 22 seconds, 15-second cooldown. That's pretty legit. I don't know how much damage that does. It feels like it's probably not much, but... How much does it normally cost? 5? I mean, that's very spammable. Just to kind of tickle him with damage a bit. And let me see it in the spell selection here. I mean, I know we've looked at it before, but... I'm pretty sure they nerfed this, because I used this with the elves back in the day, and it was actually pretty useful. It doesn't say, like, some spells are weak to armor. I think the point-click spells ignore armor, though. They just tickle them down a little bit. This is, like, these are both pretty cheap, spammable, like... That's really good to use on a lord. Or, like, a big single target that's a threat. Lower enemy armor by 30 in leadership, but the Curse of Death has a better version of this, which lowers damage and armor for cheaper. Now, this is pretty good. We'll try it out. I think I'm gonna... I mean, a lot of those spells are pretty good. Alright, well, we gotta get this to get the party started. And then we want to get over to Pitt of Shades. I know 100% that Pitt of Shades is absolutely baller. I've had that before. Especially in a siege, which is what we're going to need if we want to take Nagarond. Dropping that bad boy in like a huge clumped up group of people around the portcullis. I guess it's not a portcullis, but like the gate. Would be great. This is expensive, though. You can't really spam this. But I'm going to have him in an army. Okay, who's going to be his companion in an army? I need to think about that. Which army am I going to put him in? So I can sub out a death magic user, probably. Because if I have someone who is spamming... like, just the cheap spells, then I just use him for, like, the area of effect damage. The death does replenish power recharge, which is nice. Magic hasn't really been an issue, though. I haven't really been running out of magic. Now, we only have one wizard here, I think. How many total do I have? 4. We can get a 5th one. We probably don't need a 5th one, but we could pay 2,500 gold if we wanted another one. But, like, so we can go for 2 per army. So I kind of want to put him with the Nehekara. But then that would put 2 Lore of Death together. Unless I get rid of a Lore of Death. This guy's only rank 7. That's like 1 extra rank. So what's the best combo? It's got to be... I mean, Shadows can spam... They do have some cheap stuff they can spam. Nehekara does have a Vortex spell, but like their best stuff is just the cheap stuff on the constructs. And spamming that to heal your army. Shadows has cheap stuff you can spam. I don't think Death has anything cheap that... I mean, like, Spirit Leech... It's only 6. You can put that on a Lord. Which is helpful. But I can spam the weakness on a Lord too. Let's see how much damage Fate of Buna does. I think I want... I mean... Nehikara plus Shadows seems obvious here. But then that would put Death and Death on the other one, unless I get another one, another Shadows. Get rid of one of these Death and go Shadows, and then Death and Shadows on the other. That would give me access to Spirit Leech, Soul Blight. I don't have any defensive magic if I do that, though. I could get rid of a Death and go for a Nehikara, and then just go... Nehikara Shadows. But I want to keep the one Death magic user. So I could get rid of a Death and go Nehikara and just go a Death and Nehikara and a Death and Shadows. Or a Nehikara and Shadows. I think Nehikara's Shadows sounds pretty good. Because then I have the healing for the constructs, and then I have like the big vortex spells for Halberd Infantry. I have the Pendulum, whatever. But I don't want to get rid of the Death guy. I do want to try it, because he's already kind of a high level. Death and Nehikar. Okay, I guess I'll just put the Shadows in this army and try them out. This would be Shadows Death. Okay. If it's Shadows Death, Death doesn't have a lot of early stuff to spam. I mean, I can spam Mystifying Miasma. That's going to slow down my advancement to Pitt of Shades. I think we just go for... Okay, if I have Death, I don't need Withering, because Death has a better version of that. That is helpful. Okay, I'm just going 3 points in this. And I think Enfeebling. I don't really care about the move speed that much. We don't have a lot of I mean, it's okay, but... I'd rather have the reduced cost and then the ability to cast Enfeeble. I mean, 44... Oh, it's only 22 unovercasted. That's pretty good. Drop that on a Lord. Okay. Now... Necrotect. Are y'all trolling? Seriously? There was just an Ashopti Carver. Right? There were 2 of them. There was a Scorpion Carver and an Ashopti Carver. As soon as I buy my Necrotect, both the Scorpion Carver and the Ashopti Carver magically disappear. CA, please, don't troll me. Oh, God. Straight trolled. Can't believe it got rid of both of them, like, right when I bought it. Wait, did I not just... Okay, I'm getting him next turn. I mean, I guess we'll get Sphinx Carver. Like, that will be awesome late game, but I don't want that right now. Okay, whatever. Get the Sphinx Carver. Okay, so that's all good. Yeah, Shadows feels pretty legit. Like, you can spam miasma on people just for a little bit of chip damage over time, and then you have a nice response to like a really dangerous, especially single entity. You can put weakness on them. You have a really good wind spell. You have a vortex spell. You have a huge buff. You don't have any kind of defensive magic. Yeah, I think Shadows is good. I mean, I think Death Shadows and Nehekara are all pretty legit. I think Fire Magic is one of the best ones, though. That's what I use with the Elves. Unbelievable power. So good. But... and I think that, like, the Clan Pestilence or whatever, the Plague Priest magic is just insanely good also. But these three that I have are definitely up there. Okay, I don't think we're going to spend anything else. Can't recruit anymore. Just kind of healing. Okay, let's go. Beastmen might come at us. We'll see. As long as they're not, like, recruiting stuff. Hopefully they just coded just to, like, run at me. Yeah, Confederation. Bleak holds. We gotta wait one more turn and then we can hit Haggrafe. I don't know where they went. Alright, I think we have one more turn, and then we can hit up Nagarond.
Threats are wasted on the undead. Just leave.
I don't know where that faction went, but I mean, I have people sitting here. Like, these guys can beat them, unless they hire more stuff. Like, all these skeletons, we can just overrun them. It would take a while to kill them, but we could do it. These are all trash. I'm just going to cycle through these. I want someone at least who's going to give me something cool, you know? I guess that guy's okay. Make sure they didn't bring in anything cool over here with the Lich Priest. That is, Wise is pretty good. What did I get? Treacherous. Do I want 5/5 for Tomb Scorpions? I could put all my Tomb Scorpions in this army. Or do I want... like 2 extra canopic jars? I think the canopic jars don't matter as much at this point. I mean, I am only getting 6 per turn right now. It is a consideration. I think I want the Carver, the Sphinx, or the Scorpion stuff. All right, so this guy's shadows, right? Okay, he's going into this army. It's a lot of heroes to try to micro, though. It's like double caster per army is kind of nutty, but okay, this one does need one of these guys to level everybody up for the training. Wait, why can't... oh, I just hired him. Now, the Ashapti... are they better in this army or this army? I don't know. I guess having a few in each army is okay. I mean, I could do some army shuffling here real quick while we're chilling. Khatep. But do I want 2, like, kind of respectable armies, or do I want 1, like, mega army? I'm not sieging that out, I don't think. They just got to tier 5 a little bit ago. I mean, they have a Black Dragon, 4 Nagaron now, or Blackguard rather. Just wondering if I put the Ashapti, if I put all of this in this army or not. I think not. I think having 2, like, armies that could reasonably fight is probably better than just, like, 1 super army at this point. I want a little bit more geography. Necrotect. Now, how long until this is done? 3 turns. I do need to send that 1 Necrotect over there to give the construction cost reduction. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. How long on this? 6 turns. I mean, we're going to be able to pick this up at level 2, probably, which is going to be enough to get that building. And that's fine. This guy's just chilling. My boy's the Skaven, hanging out here, keeping him at bay. Oh, Skaven took this too. That's actually pretty good for us. That's gonna be able, they're gonna be able to protect us until they turn on us. Okay, so that's all good. What else do we have? What am I missing? I want to level up that one Necrotect. This guy will go in here. These guys have 20 per stack. We've got a regiment we can use if we need to. Okay, I think that's all good. What do we have going on over here? We could, in theory, get one extra priest for 1,000 if we want, but we already have the full amount. I forgot I do have an army over there that actually could use a priest, like one magic user. I'm sitting here thinking, how am I going to use 2 per army? Okay, we want to go ahead and grab like this stuff, or do we want to just start one of these other? Armies here. Stalkers and Scorpions look pretty good. Public Order looks good. Extra War Sphinx looks good. Might be just in time for tier 5. Yeah. And I think I do want to focus on normal Sphinxes over Necro Sphinxes. I don't sound super confident with that, obviously. I'm not sure. Let me see the tech, or the skills, rather. Okay, Necro Sphinx would get charge bonus, melee attack, melee strength. I'm not going to have this upgrade, though. Reload time. Maybe I'd focus on the Necro Sphinx, because it's lumped in with the Stalkers. And that would be an answer to dragons, which is also going to be a problem. Which are also going to be a problem. Okay, so they're both there. I'm just not going to get Charioteer, probably. Yeah, the normal Sphinx just gets lumped in, which is garbage units there, I feel like. I mean, I'll try to get both of them, but... yeah, the Necro Sphinx upgrades are way better. It keeps... you get, like, missile damage upgrades with the War Sphinx. Like, why? Okay, I think everybody's all good here. I don't want to waste my Sandstorm, as I explained before. Next time we Sandstorm, we'll do the quest battle. That's good. I don't want to... I can't do any mortuary stuff. Yeah, they're gonna like it when we go through and start mowing down. You
smell stink, trusting. Perhaps treaty pact, yes, yes. Very, very good.
Allied with the Skaven, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Let's let these little rats do their thing. They're a nice little buffer zone for me while I deal with Nagarond up here. Yeah, because they have all of this stuff, like, right through here, so they hold all of the territory, pretty much. It's, like, buffering me from other factions. So that should buy some time. I mean, there's some funny, like, unlikely alliances with the Skaven. I actually, in my Skaven campaign... I actually got a trade partnership with the Vampire Coast, and they were one of my greatest allies, which is pretty funny. Who? go. We need one more turn of replenishment. Okay, that's fine. Wait, it looked like I was forgetting somebody who needs to move. It's fine. Okay. What time is it? 29. Are they just like chilling in ambush stance somewhere? Like Beastmen love to do. Khatep. I mean, the missile resist is good, but mobility kind of where I want to be. That is so troll that they had an Ashopti Carver and a Scorpion thing, and they got rid of both of them, a Scorpion Carver. Alright. 2 turns on this. Our Necrotect is going to be in position here. We're going to hang out here for a little bit. And we're going to come over here, crash that place. We're not ready to take Nagarond. Now, eventually, now we could come out here and crush their ships if we want to. Eventually, we might be able to siege them out. It's going to take a long time to burn them out, but we could make them at least come out from behind the walls and fight us in the field. If we had a 220 stacks up there. So I don't usually use those kind of tactics, but you might have to use it on capitals. You know, maybe I should even... I didn't even look at those things, because I'm just not used to having to use these tactics. But, like, we could just... We don't have the money, though, to sit there and do things like spam Assault Garrison. We just don't have the money for that. I'm just not usually in the business of... Now, damaging walls is very good. I have had to do that with, like, some greenskins. Like, factions that are pretty terrible at sieging. Like, the probability of damaging walls over here, though, is like... Well, it is 75%. It's very expensive, though. That does make it to where you can flood in through multiple walls. I mean, I could, like, get cannons or something and try to fire it down. I just don't think I can't take that cannon fire. Like, they're going to have some really, like, the capitals have really, really hardcore cannon fire type of stuff. But that's going to get, like, it's just going to be so hard to take that down. I mean, that's going to give Malekith, like, 20 turns or something to come over here and help save his crew. We're going to have to burn everything else around him, I think. Speaking of which, are they at war with?
Call me Lord. You smell stink, Justin. Perhaps.
I don't want to do a defensive alliance, just in case they go to war with Marathi, which is probably going to happen. I don't want to get sucked into that. They have a very strong economy, huh? Okay, they're not going to pay us that much.
No, never.
Yeah, always see if you can get a little bit of money out of them. Oh, nice. I forgot about that. So you do get the Dark Hilt conflict. Get some chars, treasury. Great. I'm gonna move him over here just so that I get experience also. Damn, I really kind of do want an extra hero. I might pay that 1,000 gold to get an extra Lich Priest just so I can scout this area. I should have probably kept the light one and just paid the money and got another one. Because I really need to keep tabs on where Malekith is. I'd really love to get some Tomb Guard too. It's so expensive that the Tomb Guard are just about as much as anything else. Oh my gosh, it's so tempting. Gotta occupy though. Alright, give me the specialty building, give me the specialty building. Come on, baby.
Victory in undeath.
Oh wow, it gave it to me at tier 3? What? It was only a tier 4 town. Okay, well that's definitely worth then. Nice. Very, very nice. The port's trash, but whatever. 1% extra income from trade, yay! 50 is good. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this one and put a growth building in, because now I can reasonably get this pretty close to tier 4. Eventually. Oh, I can actually upgrade this. I'm not sure if it's worth the upgrade, but it is on the table. $2,600 to upgrade that. For an extra 4 iron and marble. And 100. Take 26 turns to pay for itself. And Witness of the Golden Age. I'm about to hire one growth. We're about to build one growth building here. I'm gonna have to get rid of one of these. I don't know. The extra 15% campaign movement range is actually a pretty big deal. 150 gold per turn. But I'm not getting rid of my Freya Shopti building, that's for sure. Because I don't think I want to get rid of that. No, I mean, I want a Shopti. This guy's getting pretty strong. I'm kind of... I don't know if this army can beat that one. Like this army. I want to hire the Ashopti right now in somebody's army, but I'm not sure whose. Okay. I'll do it that way, and then... I do want Tomb Protector at some point, but I don't have Tomb Guard yet, so... Fuck, that's overrated right now. Maybe later. I mean... Maybe it's worth... having this instead of Sandstorm, now that I have so much other magic in my army. Maybe I just don't need the Sandstorm as much. Still, like, 3 free casts of a pretty powerful Vortex spell, 4 casts, is pretty... I mean, that's pretty good. I think I just get down here and get to Lightning Strike at this point. Don't care about that. Not yet, anyways. I think I just go for the replenishment rate. Okay. So I guess I'm just going to chill for a turn here. Now, do I get rid of this to get the other building? I mean, even this at just level 1 is 100. That's 180. It's 260 gold. So I'd get an extra 110 gold, but the 15% movement range, or 15% movement, it's pretty important. Is it province or region? It's got to be region. So if you stacked all that, that'd be OP. Okay, yeah. Get like 50% extra movement through like a huge province. But this is such a huge traffic area. Yeah, I think I'll hold on to that. Upgrade. I don't think the upgrade's worth it. I mean, you get... I don't know. You get 180 extra gold per turn. I guess that would pay for itself in like 15 turns. Especially if we bring the construction costs down. So it takes 3 turns for that. We'll think about it. I want to get my Necrotect back before I do that. So I want the Necrotect to lower the cost over here, and then I want to rotate back over here and lower the cost before I make that investment. I think right now the movement is important because I want to come over here and take this, but then still have enough, you know, movement to finagle. Oh, I should have put him in this army. I forgot about that. Okay, so I lost a chance for a little experience there, but whatever. Mortuary cult's fine. Okay. I really need Lightning Strike. I do not want to fight 40 on 40. Yeah, he's running. So if I try to come out on him, it's going to be a trap because he's going to be able to dash away. I'm pretty sure further than I can run, and then this army's going to come out and kill me. So I can't go out and mess with them this time. They learned from last time.
Do not underestimate me. I have been here a long time.
Yeah, sure. I'm like friends with the Vikings and the like rat men. Love it. I like how you can have like these dark alliances in this game. Like in the first game, like vampire accounts could trade, but like nobody would trade with them because there were no other like bad factions that would trade. Chaos couldn't trade, and Greenskins can't trade. So, yeah, you had all these trade resources, but you couldn't ever like actually use them on anything. How are we looking on time? Are we over? Yeah, we're way over. Sorry about that. A lot of planning as usual, but we should have some good fights coming up soon. We did have a good fight against the Beastmen earlier, sort of. It was a tense fight. But we will make a move. We're probably going to go through and grab Temple of Cain, Rakdogor, like try to sweep all their other stuff with one army. And then have two sort of back up. I don't know. I'll probably send this army to help support one of these armies. And we'll have one kind of play defense here. Might have Khatep play defense, and we'll have this guy come and help clean up all this. I'm going to need a hero so I can run in there and scout and see where they're moving. But we'll figure that all out next turn. So, thank you very much. Have a good day, and I'll see you next time.